Alright, it's a lovely Sunday morning. Got the Harley out last weekend. Rode around a little bit. I might do that again today at some point. If I'm gonna mess around out here a while, one thing I gotta do is clean up my workbench. Hey, if I had $1 for every time I said that, it even spilled over on the floor out here. I was gonna put those mufflers on the fire truck out there, but I figured out they're the wrong size, so I guess that ain't gonna work. Why don't I take you outside and show you what I did to that? Still got a few remnants out here to clean up too, but I can get to that. It's still got a few things. It still needs the oil change and stuff like that, but I did. It wasn't too hot yesterday, so I was over here in the shade. I spent most of the, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours anyways, messing around with it. I got new plugs in it, new valve cover gaskets, fixed exhaust, new wires, cap and rotor. The air filter needs painted, but I'm gonna let the man what owns it handle that. It runs pretty good. I'll put a new carburetor on it, one of them jet ones from Summit. Dang, $450. I could have given him a Mr. Heavy Chevy one, but you know, better off buy new. So that's that. We'll see if it'll start. I needed adjust the choke. It didn't seem to work like it ought. Oh yeah, I cut the mufflers off. Yeah, the choke is not adjusted correctly, but that can be taken care of. I just ain't gonna do it right now because it's hot. The point of this video has to do with them. Got a pair of handcuffs in there. Alright, look there. My friend at work, remember we're using the name Walt. We're not going to use his real name. Got him some new tires. It looks pretty good. Toyo, Open Countries. But it doesn't have any mufflers on it right now. We'll see if it'll start up. See, I think I showed you. I don't know. I can't remember. Let's crank it up, see how it sounds with no mufflers, and then we'll put mufflers on it and see how it sounds again. Still got to adjust the choke. I better do that before I keep embarrassing myself on YouTube, right? Alright, let's throw some mufflers on before the pipes get hot. Oh yeah, another thing. I was out here working on this thing, and I left my creeper out here one evening. And I thought to myself when I did that, I better pick that up. I'm going to run over it when I go to work in the morning. Well, guess what I did the next morning? I ran over my creeper with my work truck. So I'm going to have to get a new creeper. Alright, now the guy that owns this truck, he's kind of a, I don't know what I want to say exactly, but he's highly educated, very smart young man. And all in the upper circles, upper echelon, you know. And let's see what kind of mufflers he got. I bet they're kind of quiet. You know, he wears shoes without socks. Can you believe that? Goes around in public. These little loafers with no socks. Anyways, let's see what he's got here. Oh, that might be welded turbo mufflers. Let's see how they sound. Luckily, I had one more creeper in there. So, here's what he's got left to do to it. It needs some... Gonna have to... That little emissions filter that goes in there was melted away, and you're gonna need that hose. It's gonna need a new battery. Maybe terminal end there. Gonna have to get rid of some of this MacGyver type wiring. That's not good. You know, but the truck's pretty good. We might even take it for a ride. Who wants to take it for a ride? I think he's gonna get rid of them running boards, even though he's kind of a short guy. He's pretty energetic. He'll probably just jump right up in there, like John Wayne on a horse or something like that. And I'm going to advise him to wear socks while he drives it, at least until he gives it a good cleaning. But let's fire it up and see how she sounds now. Sounds like my dad's old International truck. Let her warm up a minute here. I think it sounds okay. Alright, I think I'm going to take it for a ride. Got some work to do on the glass there. Well, the drive didn't go very well because of this. It runs good at part throttle, but as soon as you give it much throttle, she starts breaking up, Scotty. And it's not fuel related. I think we got an ignition problem. Anyway, I'm gonna let it cool off and see if it acts better. And if it does, that's indicative of a coil. Turns out the culprit is the coil. I put one off the shelf and it runs fine. That was the second coil that was on there because the first one quit working. Anyways. No faltering now. Just gotta be careful with used parts, I guess. Well, she's a beaut. She rides like a 1-ton 4-wheel drive truck, too. I think we might have a bent wheel or something here. Pretty shaky. Well, the guy said to put the tires on, they had a bent wheel. I think we're probably going to need to figure out which one it was and replace it. She's running pretty good though. About 65 mile an hour is all this truck you'll probably want to do with this truck. She's a good one though. Well, I don't know how much more I'm going to do to it. I'll help out when called upon, I guess. But didn't overheat, didn't do anything ugly. Starts right up. No air conditioning, no radio, no nothing.